This is a PASUPATHI Pandian, 1995 to 97 batch of plus 1 plus 2 student. I'm presently in Seattle, Washington. I'm here to share a few words about my beloved teacher, Mr. P. Bhakinathan sir, who took chemistry for me in plus 1 plus 2. என்னை பற்றி a little background is நான் நாராயணமங்கலம்ன்ற ஒரு small village which is near to RNA. அங்கேருந்து I came to study in St.ANN'S in 1997. என்னோட அப்பா வந்து is trying to find a good school, so then he found St.ANN'S. Back then our headmaster was Father Arlappan. And I have very deep connections and good memories about how the school uplifted me. இப்போ வந்து நான் aerospace engineer இருக்க last 20 years and I started my own company called Natrinai Technologies, who's working in AI in aerospace, agriculture and IoT areas. So I would proudly say that if I'm not an engineer, I would have been a chemist, right? So reason என்னன்னா I really understood chemistry well because of Mr. Bhakinathan sir. Whether be it organic or inorganic chemistry, walking through the equation, how the benzene rings, naphthalene, or for that matter, anything. I mean, be it talking about atoms and neutrons and to bonds to the equations or aliphatic components. He goes very deep. I mean, he explains the reason behind why that exists, why that particular behavior happened, right? And even in the lab, I mean, whether it's a potassium permanganate neutralizing with a base or looking at how the nitrate tree grown, right? So with the silver nitrate experiments of many days of things, or making a soap, a simple soap in a lab and experiment with it, right? So he goes beyond what actually book and the curriculum mandates. Every equation in the book could be experimented in the labs. That's the amount of freedom he gives to the students. And he'll also motivate many things about the life. He's a good mentor. The importance of study with the play and being strong in mind, so all of them he'll implicitly embed. He'll live by an example. He'll spend equal amount of time. His time management is pretty good. And I still remember how deep, devoted, dedicated he is with his teaching. He writes this 15 feet board entirely. And he'll walk from one end to another, and he never cared about how dirty he gets in his pants with the chalks, and it's amazing to watch his chemistry teaching. I would certainly and proudly say that he created enough interest in every individual's life, and he ensured that the importance of scoring well as well. It's not just studying is important enough to get into next our education systems. And it's equally important to score also, not just know it, right? So he embeds that thought also in every student's mind, and he continue follow up. I mean, it's not just it's like once you are a student, he treats he's lifelong student, right? So that's a great thinking for a teacher to have. He continues to follow up, continues to stay in touch, mentor, and he's there to help. I mean, it's a great quality of a teacher. And another thing I really like about the teachers in St.ANN'S, and especially Mr. Bhakinathan sir, is they teach. They know the subject for a long, and they teach it for many students. But the amount of excitement he gives, as if he innovates and come up with that idea for the first time, to motivate students further to think along in his way, is very interesting to watch. So there were moments, I think, how much deep, interest they created, and they continue doing so. I mean, they are the gift to the world, gift to the school, gift to the student community. I wish you all the best, and I'd like to see you in heights. Thank you.